I am strong.
Yeah.
I am kind.
Yeah.
You reading a book?
Yeah.
Good night, night construction site. Good night, construction.
He slowly folds his boom back in and then with
In the back?
Yeah.
In the back?
Sage only likes egg whites. We gotta hydrate and support our immune system first thing in the morning. I swear this is how I'm not getting sick.
Let's go.
Thank you. Can we try eating it?
Mm.
Or you don't like the bendy bits, you just want the straight ones?
Mm.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. All right, Sagey's plate. Good morning. Whoa, so many stuffies. That's a lot of stuffies.
Is this clean?
Yeah.
Do you wash it?
Oh, I was scared.
Mommy will wipe it off.
Do this green. Do this blue. Look.
Oh, turquoise.
Yeah, turquoise. Turquoise, your favorite color.
Okay, Sage's lunchbox for summer camp. I got some trail mix, and then I did kind of like a healthier Lunchables. Some deli meat, cheese, carrots. These are homemade gummies and crackers. And then we got some fresh fruit, corn chips. No, it's a surprise. Apples and cinnamon, oranges, and this is a homemade granola bar. On the side? Okay. Oakley, a little snack. Sage is off to summer camp. Do you want to do that one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so we have a few minutes. I'm gonna do my everyday makeup look. I get asked all the time what I use, and it's pretty much the same thing for the last few years. Most of my products are actually from Merit, which fit in this really cute makeup bag. Fun fact, you actually can get one of these with your first order with them. We're just gonna get into it because it really is 5 minutes, because that's usually all I have in the mornings. This is the Great Skin Priming Moisturizer. This is a new product that I have been trying out from them. So hydrating, and it's a great base to layer on your makeup products after. When I tell you I'm so excited Merit is sponsoring today's video, it's an understatement, because if I could pick only one makeup brand to use for the rest of my life, it would probably be them. I love that they focus on minimal products. All this stuff, they don't have it in it. Formaldehyde, parabens, mineral oils, all these things that are clogging up your skin and causing acne and just not good for your body, they don't have. So thank you to Merit for sponsoring today's video. I'm so excited to be working with them because I've just been a huge fan ever since they pretty much launched. So this product here is the Minimalist, and it's not a concealer, it's not a foundation, it's kind of an all-in-one. And this is the first product that I discovered from this line back before they went viral on TikTok. Like, it's perfect for that no makeup look, and it just blends right in. So I have two different shades. I'm gonna link all of the shades that I'm using below. And when it comes to my makeup look, I wanna look like I'm not actually wearing makeup. I wanna look refreshed and awake, but still me. And I love that their products do just that. You can use a brush, you can use your fingers. I'm not using a mirror, so hopefully I am blending. But that's what I love about the products. They're like literally foolproof. You could probably do it in the dark, which I have had to do that before. Okay, this is their Bronze Balm. This is basically a cream contour stick, and it's just gonna help give you some color, definition, make you look like you've been suntanning on the beach, which I never do. I'm usually playing in the sand. Everything is buildable. It is super lightweight, and it just gives you that second skin finish. Oakley is also doing his makeup right now. Nothing is cakey. It comes in a bunch of shades, so you can get the right one that fits your skin tone. I'm just gonna add a little bit more, and that's what I love about it. It really is buildable. Oh, whoa. Let's not get that on the couch. Yeah, we threw that really far. My favorite product has got to be their Flush Balm. I actually have a ton of different colors. I think I have more upstairs. Look at that beautiful color. I also really like, that one's Rouge. It is a cream tint that is multi-purpose. So I just like to swipe it right on, and I'll even just do some on my nose. And like I said, I'll usually use my fingers, or you can just blend it in with their brush. This is a multi-purpose brush. You can use it for your whole face. It's gonna give you such a natural flush look. Like, it's coming from within. So I use it on my cheeks and my lips. So I just swipe it. And the best part is that you know your blush and your lips are gonna match. Like, I do this in the car. It is so easy. And it just gives you that perfect natural hue. For eyes, I'm gonna do, this is Mid-Century. It's their Solo Shadows. Something I do every day is I just touch up my brows. And this is the Brow 1990. Don't open it. It is a sheer gel brow pencil, and it also comes with a little spoolie, which I appreciate. The 2-in-1, always helpful. On the other end, you have a super fine micro tip, which is gonna give you the hair-like strokes. I want it to look like I have natural, full, bushy brows, and just fill in the gaps. It also contains hair nourishing ingredients, so your brows are gonna look their best. Even when I do a no makeup look, having fresh, tailored brows just makes me feel like...
Mama.
Yeah, yes. This is the hardest part. I gotta concentrate. Yes? You want more?
Yeah.
Focus. Oh, no. Did you smudge it? We almost forgot. I'm gonna do a little bit of the Day Glow Highlighting Balm in the color Cava. And this one's really sheer, but you see it more in the light, and you can even put this like in the corner of your eyes. I even like on the Cupid's bow. Let's do our eyes. This is the Clean Lash Mascara. You know what I love about the mascara? It just comes in one color. It's just black. I have decision fatigue as a mom, and I don't need to be staring at the makeup for like 20 minutes trying to figure out, like, do I want blackest black or blacker black? Like, I just need black. I just need mascara. What I love about this formula is that it is super hydrating, it's not clumpy, and it's not gonna flake all over your face. Guys, if I can do my makeup with a 1.5-year-old running around me, you can too. This is like no fuss makeup. Yes, for lips, we're gonna do the signature lip in the color Beverly Hills. This lip liner, so creamy, and I feel like you can definitely just wear it as is. But I like to layer it with their tinted lip oil. This is in Pointel. So I'm actually gonna take some of the eyeshadow and I'm just smudging it underneath. All right, there's the final makeup look. Honestly, it just feels like me, but refreshed. Every time I do this, I feel like I'm not wearing anything, but everyone's always like, what are you doing with your makeup? What do you have on? And honestly, this is usually it. If I only had time for 3 things, it would be the Flush Balm, the brow, probably mascara, and the Minimalist. Like, these 4 products, I could do a full makeup look. I'm gonna have all of my Merit favorites linked for you guys down below, as well as their lowest price discounted sets available through my link, not available on their wider site. So if you want to take advantage, definitely check my link down below, and on your first order, you will get this beautiful makeup bag from them as well. I actually woke up really tired this morning, so this is a good day for a makeup day. We have been on a kiwi kick lately, so I just want to get these all chopped up so that we can just have them ready to go. Something that's really been on my mind lately and kind of bothering me is every time a stranger asks me when I'm gonna have my next child. And this could be anywhere. This could be at the doctor's office. I just find it's so triggering, and I don't know if it's just a me problem, but like, maybe that's not on my to-do list. Maybe 2 is where I'm stopping, and that's okay. So when someone asks me, I find I feel like I need to figure out this decision in the next few seconds so I can give them an answer, but it just puts a lot of pressure on me. Like, have I thought about it? Yes, I have. I've gotten a lot of questions here as well, like, oh, are you having a third? And like, no hate to, especially friends and family members of mine, if you've asked me, like, no hate, but I do find it a little bit triggering and stressful when someone asks me if I'm having another child. And I know everyone means well, like it's coming out of love or curiosity, but it can feel like a lot, especially when you already have other kids and you're busy and you're just trying to figure out like what the dynamic of your family is currently and what it might be if you have another child. Like honestly, right now having 2 kids, I love our family dynamic. I feel like we're at a really good place in life, and like we were able to go to Disney, we've done traveling together, we even just went to the zoo the other day. It felt easier than when we had one. Like sure, they entertain themselves. I really have found the transition from 1 to 2 kids easier than 0 to 1. The 3-year age gap, it's really nice. I don't have 2 sets of diapers to change. One child is out of the house the majority of the day, so it doesn't feel like I'm overwhelmed and I can't get anything done. Like I really like where we are as a family. And so when I think about bringing a third, it's a big decision, and it's not one I take lightly. I also think about, you know, what it was like when I was pregnant with Oakley. Like I don't know if you've been following my channel since I was pregnant with Oakley, but I was super sick. I basically had morning sickness for 25 weeks. And I wasn't bedridden, but I was on the couch a lot. Like Matt basically kept us alive with food. And if it wasn't for him, I don't know how I would have honestly survived that pregnancy. Like it was a lot. The hard part was realizing that it took a lot of time from me and Sage. Like I look back and I feel like there's this huge chunk of her life that I miss. Like I've talked about it before in videos, but I basically gave birth to Oakley. And then by the time I could catch my breath, I remember, I got upset about this before when I talked about it. I remembered looking at Sage and thinking like, you've grown up. Oh my God. It's mom hormones. I'm sorry. You've grown up right before my eyes. Like I missed like a year of your life, because when you're pregnant, you're so consumed with pregnancy and your body and preparing for the baby, and you just don't feel like yourself. And so you can't be the same person to your existing kids and your husband and your family and the household. And I just at some points felt like a shell of a human being in survival mode. And I just think if I was to have another kid, would I miss out on a huge chunk of both of their lives? Love the ages that they're at. Like I just want to bottle this up and soak it up. To press pause on that, to bring another child into our life, like it's hard to think about. And like, yeah, like long term, would it be worth it? Like, yes, like they would have another sibling. Obviously, like it would be like it was meant to be all along. But I also think that it would change our family dynamic. Like we would officially be outnumbered. And, you know, I finally feel like I'm back to feeling like myself. We're in a good routine. And sometimes I think, I don't know, I see some people, they have a 3rd kid, and I think, is that what's gonna take me over the edge? Like, is that what's gonna make me lose my mind? I don't know. Like I do think 3 kids is very different than 2 kids. And I don't know if a lot of people talk about that. I also think about myself physically and mentally, like going through pregnancy, birth, postpartum, it's a lot. And I just like some days don't know if I would be ready to do that all over again. I feel like it's harder once you're out of it for a couple of years. It's harder to think about going back into that. Like sometimes I think it's just easier to like just do it back to back, but that would also be a lot on your body and mental health. I know sometimes it's easy to see people pregnant online and think that it goes by so fast, it's so easy, but when you're the one in it and you don't feel the greatest, it feels like a very long time. Postpartum, honestly, unpopular opinion, I don't mind it. Yes, the sleep part is hard, but now having kids that sleep pretty much 12 hours a night, I know that the sleep will come. I do really enjoy those early months where you're kind of just in this baby bubble and you feel like nothing else matters and this is your full focus and priority. And as someone who is like a go, go, go person a lot and just feels like overwhelmed by my never ending to-do list, having that time to just be like, this is all you need to do right now. Your body just went through a lot, it did a lot, and you're just in recovery mode right now. Like giving yourself permission just to rest and snuggle and breastfeed and all those things. Will we have a baby number 3? I don't know. And sometimes people will be like, oh, if you don't know, that means you're gonna have another one. I don't think so. I think sometimes it can just mean you don't know and it'll be what it is. Like, I don't know. Like some days I'm like, oh, I miss it. But just because I miss something doesn't mean that I wanna do it again. Even pregnancy, I definitely have a love-hate relationship with it. But at the end of it, like it is this incredible experience that I'm so grateful to have been able to do. And I know for some it can be a big struggle, and like I don't take that lightly that I was able to have 2 children. Like I know even me right now thinking, do I want a 3rd kid? For some that's not even an option to be able to have 1 child. I know after I had Sage, I kind of always wanted another one. I was like, oh, I don't want to have an only child. I want to do it again, especially because I had Sage in COVID. It was just like a very interesting pregnancy and experience, and I was scared to do it again. I definitely had to heal through some trauma, and I did a lot of self-healing and work on that. When the time was ready, I was truly ready to have Oakley in our life. And I'm curious what your family dynamic is. Do you have kids? How many kids do you have? Were you on the fence about having two and then you maybe did or didn't have a third? Like, I really don't know. And at the end of the day, it really comes down to if Matt and I want to go through that again. And when I say that, go through it again, it sounds like this traumatic thing, but it's just like a lot. It puts a strain on your relationship. It puts a strain on your family, and it takes time away from your current kids. Like having another small baby in the family, like they're gonna need the most attention from me, especially. I feel like it's gonna be like me with baby and then Matt with the other two, and then I'm gonna lose out on time with the other two. And I'm enjoying my kids at the stage that they're at and just taking it year by year. Maybe next year I will think, oh, I wanna have a third, I'm ready. Our family is in a good space and we can handle maybe me having to step down from mom duties for a little bit if I am sick again. I don't know, but I would love this to be just an open conversation and to hear from you guys what you have experienced growing your family. Okay, we got a cloud coming in. All right, pop these into the fridge. Okay, so I need your opinion. The other day, I actually shared a video on my Instagram feed, and it was of me going through my maternity clothes. And honestly, I did not expect it to be so emotional. I was about to do it. I was like, you know what? Let me just turn on my camera. And I just thought I was doing it anyways. I'm like, okay, I'm finally organizing my maternity clothes and figuring out like what I want to donate, if anything will actually still work with my body now, almost 2 years postpartum. And it took me off guard. I did not realize that I was gonna be crying in that video. Like people always like make fun of people like filming themselves crying, but they don't always know they're gonna cry. You're like just filming a moment, and then in that moment, a natural emotion comes up. And honestly, as someone who's been filming for like 10 plus years, like when I bust out the camera, it just feels like I'm hanging out with a friend. It doesn't feel like I'm like, okay, let me get the tripod up. Let me this is my good side. Like it doesn't feel like transactional. It feels just like, hey, I'm hanging out with my friends and this is what I'm doing. And it can feel just like very personal. And it's not, I don't know, if you don't do it for a living, I get it can feel weird when someone films themselves crying, but like I've cried on camera so many times that I'm like, it's therapeutic, and I feel like just a deeper sense of connection with you guys. So it does not feel weird, although it is like, sometimes after I see it edited and like I'm about to post, it can feel a little cringy and weird about sharing it, but I've done it so much now. I've cried a lot online. I've shared so many vulnerable moments of my life online, and I realize every time I do it, I feel closer and more connected with you guys, because every time I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna post this, like it's weird. I post it and the response I get from you guys like makes me feel validated, and I realize that it's actually helping other people. Like maybe they've gone through a similar situation. Like when I posted this video, the response I got was overwhelming, and so many people are like maybe they had positive or negative experiences. Like maybe they didn't have the same one I had, but it was such an interesting conversation to open up, and that's why I love what I do, is like I get to connect with other women and not feel so alone in these like different like moments of life that we go through. So with all that, I tried on a few things, and I actually ended up putting some in my wardrobe. So I'm gonna try them on. Let me know. A lot of people were asking me like where things were from and stuff. Like honestly, a lot of it is not maternity clothes. And I purposely did that because I want to be able to wear them not pregnant. Yeah, like this one was like a medium, and honestly, I feel like I'm still a medium. Like I don't like things really tight. Let me try on a couple things and you can tell me yay or nay. Obviously not with this shirt, but can I adjust the straps? I can't. Why is this so long? I think I just wear like a crop top underneath. It's just an oversized. Like I actually got this in an extra small, but it's very oversized. So it definitely fit the bump when I was pregnant. This skirt I remember trying on, I'll put a clip here. It was like very loose in the belly, although I kind of would want to get a smaller size for the fall. That was really cute. These ones here, also not maternity. Maternity stuff is just so expensive, and like a lot of times you're just wearing it for like a couple months when you're really, really pregnant. These are so cute. These are kind of like a waffle linen pant. They have pockets. Like they fit really good. They're a good length, and I feel like these will be really cute for the fall time and really good quality. So I think these are a yes. don't know if you can see the full. Like, I think they're cute. They fit good. All this stuff was just sitting in this bin collecting dust, and I'm like, I could be wearing this stuff. These, I don't know. These fit. I just don't know if I'm like a fan of the like the paper bag princess scrunchy top. These were like my first pregnancy pants that I bought, and I was like, they don't fit. Oh, for the bum. I just don't know if they're flattering on the bum. Like, it's a little flat, you know? But I just feel like no one talks about, like, what do you do with this stuff? Like, I donated some. I gave some to friends. But I'm also, like, not ready to close this chapter in my life. Matt looks at it like, well, if you're not using it now, like, why don't you just get rid of it? I'm like, I can't. It has too many memories. Even with, like, baby stuff for the kids, like, just, like, I don't know, a baby bathtub, a breastfeeding pillow. There's all these things that they're bulky to, like, store. And I don't want them to get ruined because they're just like being stored away. But I also like, I'm like, well, I don't know if we did have another kid. Like, I like those. So I've definitely scaled back. Like, I've gotten rid of stuff that I'm like, someone else can enjoy this while they're still in good condition. These jeans, oh, these are the ones I got so emotional with, not expecting it. Literally was like waterfall. I don't know how I got these on. Very pregnant. They're super stretchy. Okay. Like, this is what I'm talking about. It's the fact that there was a belly here, like Oakley just sitting in my body is crazy to me. Okay, this one I feel like can't work as like a non-maternity dress. In my eyes, it just screams maternity. It has like the ruching, it has like the breastfeeding access on the side. I don't know, it has like, it's just too much, but it is super cute. I don't know, like, could it work? In my head, it's like, this one's actual maternity wear, so I feel like it wouldn't. But I don't know, if I wore that to like a little baby shower, like, would you know it's maternity? I think I'm gonna keep that one in here. I don't know, now looking at this, I feel like there's more things I could donate. I think what it is with this stuff is like, you really have to, go through it, feel the feels, put it aside, step back, and then look at it again with fresh eyes when you're not crying your eyes out. Because now looking at it, I'm like, okay, I had the moment I needed to have, and I feel like I could donate more things. It's just also maternity stuff is really expensive, and I'm like, I am not about to dish out a bunch of money on clothes again if I was to get pregnant. So let me try this on, and this is the final one. Then you guys tell me down below what's a yes and what's a no, because I want my closet to be as minimalistic as my makeup, okay? This is one I bought when I was pregnant with Sage, because I knew from the beginning that her name was gonna be Sage, and it was a girl, even before I got the ultrasound to confirm it. I don't know if this is more of a fall dress, but I love the color. I just feel like I don't wear tight dresses like this as much not pregnant as I do pregnant. I feel like when you're pregnant, it's like, oh, it's socially acceptable to show off your bump and your lumps, but when you're not, it's like feels a little insecure. So don't get me wrong, I love my body. I'm proud of where it's at, and I feel good in this dress. I just like, I know if I was to wear this out and eat anything or be bloated, I would be like, you know? But what are we all doing with the extra baby stuff, maternity clothes? Like, it feels like all our lives were like excited for this moment, and it goes by so fast. Like, between pregnancy, that's like a year postpartum, and then it's like even those like first 2 years of life for your kids, like that's like the baby, like toddler time where you need like so many of the little things, like obviously you don't need them, but we have them. And then it's like when it goes by, you're like, what do we do? And some people are just having one kid, which is like totally fine, and that is a lot on its own, but you still need the same things whether you have one baby or two. And like, what are we all doing? Because the world tells us we need all these things, and there's so many like apps and resources and information for this small part of our life as a mom. And then what do you do with it all? Like, what do you do with the saucers and the pack and plays and the baby bathtubs and the carriers? Like, what do you do with this? Because it is so hard to just let it go and like donate it, and you've spent money on it, you've enjoyed moments with it, like there are memories embedded into these products, and so just to say goodbye to them and close that chapter, it's so hard. I don't know. This is why everyone just has like bins of stuff in their basement, because like I don't think I can ever give away the kids' crib. I've thought about this before. Like, once Oakley is done in it, like, that thing is staying with us. That thing is staying with us for our kids. Like, the bed our babies sleep in. I feel like these I could donate. See, there's some things in here, looking at it now, I'm like, I could I could donate. I don't know, I just feel like we feel pressure to like deep clean everything and get rid of it all. But it's okay. This is just like a PSA that I need to tell myself too. It is okay to not let go of things when you're not ready. And that is what I'm saying to myself right now. I'm like, I don't know, I'm leaving the store open. I don't have to make this decision right now. And yeah, I'm gonna keep that shirt actually because it does make me happy. I'm gonna donate these though. I feel like my rule of thumb is that if it can fit in one bin, then it's okay. Same thing with the kids' clothes. Like for their first year of life, I fit both of their stuff into one bin each. And so that was kind of my everything I really love, put it in this bin, and then extra stuff, you know, either donate, or if it has a lot of stains on it, get rid of it. But it just helped me still be able to like keep the clothes that really were special to me, that I wasn't ready to get rid of. Also be able to donate some to another family. I actually donated a whole garbage bag of stuff of Sage's, and then obviously I kept some of Sage's stuff for Oakley, when the ones that are like gender neutral for when he gets older. They're so little and I already feel like that time is fleeting, and I hate that. So I really just try to enjoy this time and not try to think too much of like planning and thinking about the next kid and stuff. I'm like, I just want to enjoy my kids right now. All right, my camera died, but I'm gonna just finish packing this up, and I want just to say thank you so much for letting me chit chat with you guys and just get this off my chest. I feel like a lot of times like these decisions are made in secret, and it's something that, you know, obviously like I get asked a lot about online, like, are you having more kids? Like, and I know you guys are just excited, and it's fine. I know you mean well, but I just want to have a real chat about what I think when people ask me that, and like how it may feel very triggering for other families. Maybe they're going through IVF, maybe they've been struggling for years, maybe they're also like on the fence and they don't know, like me. And so just for us to think twice before we're asking these really sensitive questions, and who knows, maybe someone just went through a miscarriage and you don't know. So I just want us to be more sensitive when we're asking strangers these questions. I understand sometimes it's just like creating conversation, but I'm also learning. I'm trying to be more mindful. These are things that I didn't think about before I became a mom, and, you know, had 2 kids. So I'm learning too. And I think just like we wouldn't ask someone, are you pregnant, unless they tell us, maybe don't ask someone if they want another child unless they bring up the conversation. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out Merit in their beautiful makeup bag, but also their minimalist, clean, non-toxic makeup. Honestly, like everything in here is incredible, and if I only had to use Merit for the rest of my life, I would not be mad about it. So I'm gonna link my favorite products from them down below. Use my link to shop because you're gonna get the lowest discounted prices on their sets. You are going to love it. I haven't met anybody that doesn't know Merit and doesn't love them. Like they work for every skin and type, and if you have acne, sensitive skin like I do, you're really gonna like them. If you aren't subscribed already, hit that button down below. I know a lot of people sometimes just watch channels, but they're not committed. Let's commit and hit that subscribe button. Also give this video a thumbs up if you like it.